Hello fantasy managers, and welcome back for another video. My name's Jack, and today I'm going to be discussing our Matchday 3 team selection for World Cup Fantasy. If you guys are enjoying the World Cup Fantasy related content, drop a like and subscribe, as well as clicking that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our recent uploads. As always, check out our second channel, FPLflare. We've been posting World Cup and football related content on that channel. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. So let's have a look at how our Matchday 3 team lines up. First of all, I just wanted to touch on, we don't have our points listed here for Matchday 2, but we are on about 58 points, I believe, with Neymar and just Neymar in fact still to play. And our overall rank as a result has dropped to just over 1 million in the world. I'm not too sure how many overall players that are playing, but we are sitting at around 1 million. And that being said, let's have a look at the Matchday 3 side. As our goalkeeper, we have gone with Mendy. He's got Ecuador, which is going to be an absolutely blockbuster fixture for Group A, as these are two teams that will be competing for the second spot in their group. So there's definitely a lot on the line. This is going to be a great game to watch, and I'm hoping Senegal can just get the edge and potentially keep a clean sheet here. We do have a good backup goalkeeper in Rochet from Uruguay. He's got Ghana, which is a pretty good fixture as well. And I think the main thing when building your guys' teams for Matchday 3 is to choose players that are playing in games that still have something on the line. So, for example, if a team's already won their first 2 games and they've locked up first position in their group, there is going to be lots of rotation in their teams for that week. So I wouldn't look to target the more expensive players from those teams, as they are more likely to be benched. With that in mind, let's have a look at the defence. Now, the first player here is Denzel Dumfries. Netherlands still have to lock up first spot in their group, and with a great fixture against Qatar, I would expect them to perform it quite well. Denzel Dumfries is likely to be our early captain this week before we switch it over to one of Messi, Kane, or even Gnabry. He's got a good fixture as well. But for now, I'm happy with Denzel Dumfries on captaincy, as I would expect Netherlands to lock in that clean sheet, and Dumfries can always chip in with those attacking returns as well. He's shown that previously in other tournaments for Netherlands and in the more recent World Cup qualifiers. Kieran Trippier, another player that still has something to play for England, as they too are looking to lock up first spot in their group after confirming 4 points in their first 2 matches. They've got a good fixture against Wales, who are a side that have really struggled so far this tournament and are sitting towards the bottom of their group. So I would expect England to put up another clean sheet. They did get a clean sheet in their most recent game, as Trippier picked up 6 points there, and if they can do that once again against Wales, that would be very nice to see. As always, Trippier is on those free kicks and corners, so he can chip in with an assist. Hopefully that will be absolutely awesome. And then Jordi Alba, he's a new signing to the side, coming in at £6 million, has now produced assists in each of his first 2 games, plus that Spain defence has recorded a clean sheet as well. And with a good fixture against Japan, it's a great opportunity for Alba to continue some absolutely superb performance so far this World Cup, as he is actually one of the highest scoring players throughout the tournament. So I would be looking for Spain to lock in that clean sheet, and since Alba has already produced attacking returns in each of his first 2 games, I am hopeful for another attacking return there as well. Looking to the midfielders now, Dani Olmo does complete a Spain double up. Spain are also another side that are looking to confirm that first spot position in their group. There is still a couple of teams close behind them as well, so they should be playing a full strength team. And Japan are a good team to target if you're looking to jump on those Spain assets. Dani Olmo produced a good haul in Matchday 1. Couldn't back it up in Matchday 3, but he was but he was versing Germany. So with an easier fixture against Japan in Matchday 3, I'm hoping that he can bounce back for Spain. Steven Bergwijn does remain in the midfield. I was looking to transfer him out, but we did already use 3 transfers on other players around the squad, which I thought were more important. Bergwijn, as he didn't record any points in Matchday 2, is definitely a player that could get subbed out after his performance or after his match against Qatar, as this fixture against Qatar is quite early on in Matchday 3, so probably a player that is going to be substituted out throughout the game week. Bukayo Saka, a part of an England triple up actually against Wales. He's been in great touch for England throughout the the tournament so far. Had a massive haul in matchday 1. Couldn't quite back it up in matchday 2. Was quite close, in fact, to getting an assist for Harry Kane's close range stroke, which was blocked early on in their game. But with a better fixture against Wales here, who are a side that have struggled so far this tournament, I'm hoping he can get back on the score sheet for England. And Rabiot is probably the only player as a part of a team who have already confirmed a good position in their group. France pretty much mathematically have locked up first spot in their group. There is a 6-goal difference between them and Australia, who are currently second in their group. So if Australia do win their next match and France do lose their match in matchday 3 as well, I would still be expecting France to hold first spot in their group. So as a result, I'm a bit doubtful of whether Rabiot will start for France. He is currently in our side, as well as a couple of the other changes that we made, in my opinion, were slightly more important than the Rabiot change. Let's have a look at those changes now. There has been a couple of moves that we've made up top. Messi does remain on the side, as Argentina are a team that are potentially on the chopping block for missing out in the group stage if they don't produce results in this game, as there are a couple of other teams in that group that if they do get a win can overtake Argentina. So definitely a lot on the line in this game. We're going to have to see Messi turn up for Argentina. He's been absolutely superb so far this World Cup, picking up a goal in each of his first 2 games, and hopefully against Poland he can produce that once more, as we do have him on captaincy right now. Denzel Dumfries, as we touched before, is likely to be our captain earlier on in the match day, but Messi is a prime candidate for the captaincy to be switched over to, of course, as he has produced 2 returns in his first 2 matches for Argentina. Having a look at the changes now, Kane and Gnabry do come in place of Neymar and Mbappe. This may be quite surprising to some of you, but for the reasons that I said before, with France already locking up first spot, Brazil pretty much locking up first spot, I do think there's going to be lots of rotation in their sides, and I've looked to target the better fixtures of Wales for Kane and Costa Rica for Gnabry, as not only are England and Germany 2 sides that should be playing a full strength team, as they are competing for those top spots in their group, but a lot easier fixtures as well. I'm really liking that Costa Rica fixture for Gnabry, as Costa Rica haven't been the best from a defensive perspective so far this tournament. Keylor Navas did have to bail them out quite a bit in matchday 2, so I'm hoping the German forward can produce attacking returns for his country in this one. And Harry Kane has been pretty good so far this World Cup. Was unlucky not to get himself a goal in matchday 2 for England. He had a good chance provided by Bukayo Saka, couldn't quite turn it home. But once again, Wales are a pretty weak side. That's why I'm hoping Harry Kane can get his goal in the World Cup group stage. So 2 players with good fixtures that should be playing full strength sides, so hopefully they can perform quite well. Looking at the bench, it's a similar bench with Rocha there for Uruguay. He can always come on for Mendy with a good fixture against Ghana, to be fair. Matty Cash is coming in at 4 mil. He's got Argentina, so a very tricky fixture there. He currently sits on the bench, so he could potentially be a player that comes on. Timothy Castaño's got an okay fixture of Croatia. This is also a match that has a lot on the line for Belgium and Croatia as well. So hopefully Belgium can rise to the occasion in this one and pick up a clean sheet. And then Hatem remains in the last bench position. He's got Netherlands, so he probably will be listed in the starting XI at the beginning of matchday 3, but was probably more than likely going to be subbed out onto the bench. Thanks for watching today's Matchday 3 team selection for World Cup Fantasy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the World Cup Fantasy related content. As always, click that notification bell to stay up to date with all of our recent uploads, and look out for our second channel, FPLflare. We've been posting World Cup and football related content on that channel, so check that out via the link in the description. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.